This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations. You found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may go ahead and begin by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down, the choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Julia. I appreciate you. Giving the mind, body, and spirit permission to fully relax. Thank you for the gifts. Bringing your awareness to your breathing, simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Thank you for the heart me. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Noticing the gentle expansion and contraction of the lungs and the ribs as you breathe. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. And you may even imagine the breath as an energetic broom. And with each inhale, the breath sweeps down the aura, down the body, cleansing and clearing. And with each exhale, the breath sweeps up through the aura, up through the body, removing and releasing whatever you are carrying with you in this moment. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the aura, down through the body. Welcome back, Monica. Thank you for the heart me. Cleansing and clearing. Breathing out, the breath sweeps up through the aura, up through the body, removing and releasing. Thank you so much for the flower crown. I appreciate you. That was so very beautiful. Thank you. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the aura, down through the body, cleansing and clearing. Breathing out, the breath sweeps up through the aura, up through the body, removing and releasing. Thank you so much for the heart me. Breathing in, the breath sweeps down through the aura, down through the body, cleansing and clearing. Thank you for the gifts. Breathing out, the breath sweeps up through the aura and up through the body. Thank you for the beautiful rose bear, Stacy. My, so cute. Thank you. Removing all of the weight of the day and just from life in general. Removing any energy that doesn't belong to you. And removing anything that you may have picked up on. Maybe beginning to feel soft waves of serenity washing all over your body as you breathe. I'm also going to just take a moment and apologize for any bone crunching noises you may hear in the background. Beast has awoken from his nap and is going at it. I don't want to take his bone away. He gets annoying when I take his bone away too. And he'll just walk around crying until I give it back. Soft waves of serenity washing through the scalp. Hello, Britta. Welcome back, friend. Thank you for the heart me. As you release any tension being stored within the scalp. Soft waves of serenity. Congratulations on your level up, and thank you for the level up cake. I appreciate you. Washing through your forehead, washing through the mind as you release any worry you are storing in the forehead, allowing peace to flood the mind. Soft waves of serenity washing through the cheeks as you release any tension being stored within the cheeks. Soft waves of serenity washing through the jaw as you release any tension you are storing in the jaw. Relaxing all throughout the face. Excuse me. Relaxing all throughout the head. Soft waves of serenity washing through the neck, washing through the shoulders as you release any tension you are storing in the neck and storing in the shoulders. Soft waves of serenity washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms, washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, washing all the way through to your fingertips as you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Soft waves of serenity washing through the chest as you release any tension being stored within the chest. Soft waves of serenity washing down the back as you release any tension being stored within the back. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much for the heart me, Alicia. I appreciate you. And thank you for the Go Popular. And thank you for the heart me. Soft waves of serenity washing down the belly as you soften all throughout the belly. Soft waves of serenity washing through the glutes as you completely soften all throughout the glutes. Soft waves of serenity washing through the hips as you release any tension being stored within the hips. Soft waves of serenity washing through the groin as you release any tension you are storing in your groin. Soft waves of serenity washing down the legs, washing down the quads, washing down the hamstrings, washing down the knees, washing down the shins, washing down the calves, washing down the ankles. Thank you for the roses. Washing down the feet, washing all the way through to your tippy toes. As you allow the legs to go, limp like noodles. Thank you for the gifts, Debbie. Thank you so much for the heart puffs. A current of relaxation flowing all throughout the body. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself. Thank you so much for the heart me, and thank you for completing that goal. At the top of a gently sloping hillside, thank you so much for the finger hearts. It is a beautiful sunset night. The sky is beautiful shades of yellow and gold. Soft, puffy clouds against the vibrant golden canvas. You can hear the sounds of crickets chirping all throughout the night. The air is perfectly warm and comfortable against your skin. Perhaps there is a babbling brook lightly trickling somewhere close by. The sounds of an owl hoo-hoo off in the distance. Golden rays of sunlight like a tender kiss from the divine upon your skin. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping hillside, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Starting all the way at the top at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to step number 9. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 8. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down. Thank you for the heart, me, Robert. Welcome back. As you move on down to step number 7. Feeling so at peace, so serene. As you move on down to step number 6. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 5. Thoughts slowing down even more, body relaxing even more as you move on down to step number 4. Feeling so tranquil as you move on down to step number 3. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at step number 1. And if you have a bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave the session and go deal with these things. And you will receive the full benefits of this session, regardless of how long you are able to stay. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so refreshed, so full of life, and so rejuvenated. And congratulations, you guys, on hitting your goal. I am just going to go ahead and set us up with a new goal real quick. this is a good time to do this anyways. Thank you so much for the heart me. And I will open up the comments section since you guys earned it. There we go. And thank you for everyone tapping away on the screen right now. You guys are all so super appreciated. Thank you everyone who is contributing. You are all a blessing in my life each and every night. Thank you so very much. All right, now that you are at the bottom of your gently sloping hillside, thank you so much for the gifts. You notice off in the plush green grass, there is a chest made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this chest. And anything you are worried about, anything that is stressing you out, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming, you may go ahead and put all of that stuff inside of this chest and put a lid on it. And this is not a permanent space for these things. You will deal with these things effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. Thank you so much for the heart me, Yolene. I appreciate you. And now as you exit your hillside, you find yourself in a radiant sunflower field where endless blooms stretch toward the horizon beneath the glowing sunset sky. The air is warm, soft, and alive with whispers of transformation. As you drift deeper into the sacred space, the light of the setting sun begins to wrap around you. Liquid gold pouring over your body, your mind, your spirit. You feel the golden rays of the sun infusing every fiber of your being with transformation and deep healing. It's as if you begin to feel yourself becoming more and more alive. rays of the setting sun. Each sunflower turns towards you as if it recognizes your presence, reflecting back your own inner light. The energy here is pure, cleansing, and alive. With every breath that you take, golden rays seep into your being, dissolving heaviness, burning away impurities, and gently unraveling old identities that no longer serve your highest expression. You begin to feel layers of yourself softening, melting, and falling away like petals carried on a warm breeze. There is no force here, only surrender. The sun does all of the work, effortlessly transmuting all that you release into light. Thank you so much for the lightnings. I do have a YouTube channel. It is the same handle as my TikTok channel, and all of these live streams that we do here, they all get uploaded over to YouTube. So if you ever miss me or you feel like you could use a little extra help, you can just go right over to my YouTube channel. Again, same handle as my TikTok channel. And there is plenty of content over there. And now the sky deepens into hues of amber and rose. You are left standing in your truest essence, clear, open, and renewed. Thank you so much for the crown. In this space, you are free. Free from the past, free from limitations, free to become. Allow the sunflowers to bear witness to your transformation. Let the golden light remind you, you are never meant to stay the same. You were always meant to bloom. Thank you so much for the lightnings. Surrender to this divine force and allow this transformation to happen effortlessly. Thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you so much for the heart me, and thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead excuse me. This is a citrine. It's a very beautiful citrine. I picked it for this meditation because it looks like the sun. Anyways, now we're gonna go ahead and work on some cord cutting, and thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we hit another goal. Thank you so very much. I feel so loved right now. You are all so truly amazing. Thank you very much. For this cord cutting process, we're going to go ahead and sever the cords to old versions of ourselves that are limiting us, that are holding us back, and that ultimately are just harming us and not serving us in any way, as well as any other negative attachments that are just draining us or fueling us with fear. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. And sometimes it can be hard to let go of old versions of ourselves because we were very attached maybe to specific times of our life and the person that we got to be in that time of our life. And that's okay. But understand that impermanence is guaranteed. Nothing can stay the same forever. Allow yourself to be reborn as many times as it takes until you fully bloom into the effervescent soul that you are always destined to become. No more holding yourself back. No more making up excuses. Thank you so much for the good night, Catherine. Thank you so very much. Whoopsies. I didn't mean to do it. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do another one. No more dwelling on the past. Thank you so much for the diamond necklace. I appreciate you. It is time to step into the present. It is time to embrace change. It is time to embrace the process of letting go. What has been done has been done. It cannot be taken back. We cannot change the past. Your power lies in your agency and what you choose to do from here on out. No more clinging to old stories that are not helpful. No more clinging to old narratives that are not helpful. No more living inside of your comfort zone. Allow these different layers of the self that were created in survival be released. Things are going to get better, but in order for things to get better, they have to change. Otherwise, they would just stay the same. And it is time to recognize what is no longer working for you, so you can allow them to change. You can allow this surrendering to take place. Aw, thank you, Sabrina. I feel so flattered. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Christy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Cameo, and welcome back, friend. Releasing old emotions that are not helpful. As well as removing any bindings or anything that is meant to limit you or slow you down in some way. Thank you so much for the heart puffs. Removing anything, thank you for the hand hearts, that is keeping you stuck in old traumas, stuck in relationships that have long since gone. It is safe to let go now. Thank you so much for the bubbles. You deserve to fully move on. You deserve to reclaim your life. You deserve to thrive. And part of that is going to be letting go of old energy that is blocking any new energy from flowing to you. No more clinging on to how we wish things were. No more clinging on to how things used to be. Just embracing this present moment and the infinite possibilities it contains. You still have so much life ahead of you. You still have so much joy to experience. And ultimately, no matter what has happened in your past, no matter who comes and goes from your life, you still have the power to create a beautiful and happy ending for yourself. You and you alone are in control of your destiny. So don't be afraid to let go, knowing you can still create the most beautiful life for yourself. Release absolutely everything that is not aligned with the life that you deserve to be living. Thank you for the confirmation. can let go and you can heal. You have the most amazing ability to heal yourself. You are so strong and so resilient. And just as you have made it through all of your toughest days before this, you will continue to make it through whatever it is you are going through, even if you have no idea how. That's okay. Thank you so much for the rose. Allow yourself to be reborn. Releasing anything that is dead or dying from your life. Hello, friend, and welcome. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and begin to replace everything that was just removed with love and light. So we are not forming the same exact attachments. So we are not going back to old, outdated ways of being, old, outdated ways of identifying, old and outdated ways of thinking, old and outdated ways of feeling. Allowing all of this energy to be fully transmuted. You little silly guy. Hi, my little silly boy. Okay, you're on the crystal. You're on the crystal. I need you to I need you to move. There you go. Allowing all of these negative attachments to be fully healed. He always wants my attention. He is definitely, well, the breed is known for being a Velcro breed. They're very attached to their people. He is very pretty. He's a very pretty palm. I lucked out with this one. Maybe feeling yourself becoming lighter and freer. All of this dark and dense energy that you allow to be transmuted. Becoming more energized, the more of your own energy that returns to you. Feeling the uplifting energy of the angel aura beginning to flood you. Thank you so much for the heart, me, Tim. I appreciate you. Maybe even beginning to gain a sense of relief as you feel yourself fully releasing that which no longer serves your highest expression. You see me? I mean, I'm on your screen. Of course you see me. Or are you spying on me? Is that a spy eye? I don't know. It's been a while since we've had a beast appearance. We used to, when we were doing morning Reiki, we had very regular beast appearances. Since we switched to nighttime Reiki, he usually sleeps during night Reiki. I don't know what's gotten into him. Thank you so much for the you're awesome. You're pretty awesome too. Hello, 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 her smorgasbord. Welcome. Thank you for the heart me. All right, now we're gonna go ahead. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me, Macabre, and welcome back. Now we're gonna go ahead and begin to work on our energetic shield. You may envision yourself inside of a pyramid made entirely of purple light. And this pyramid fills with electric purple light from the bottom to the top, completely encasing you in protective energy. And any negative energy sent your way will just dissolve into the light of grace. This pyramid is programmed to continue to release negative energy from your mind, your body, and your spirit. And aside from removing and deflecting negative energy, it will also attract more positive energy to you, as well as enhancing all of the positive energy that you already have. And if there are any beings or entities that are currently attached to your field of energy that are just draining you or fueling you with fear, they are now released. They must go now with peace and love, and they may never return. Thank you for the heart me. You and you alone have full spiritual authority and dominion over your energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. And any permissions you have ever granted, consciously or unconsciously, in this life or any other, that grants spiritual authority or dominion over your energy to another being or entity, it is now revoked. The contract is dissolved. The karmic cycle is over. You are free. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. And this pyramid will stay with you for as long as you need it. And if you feel like something or someone is sending you, hello Michelle, welcome back, negative energy, you can always come back to the pyramid of light. Just remember that negative energy is nothing to be afraid of. Negative energy is just energy, and all energy can be changed. In fact, energy's constant state is a state of change. Energy is always moving, always flowing, always shifting, always changing. Whenever you are releasing any type of negative energy, just be sure you are doing so from a place of peace and love. Unconditional love is the most protective energy that there is. It has the power to instantly dissolve even the most darkest, most malevolent negative energy. And when you work from a place from force, fear, or resistance, you may be creating the type of psychic glue that the entity or being needs to be able to attach to you. So, just simply release with peace and love. We honor the darkness as a way to reconnect with and strengthen our light. We hold no judgment towards the darkness. And we do not fear the darkness. And remember, you always have the choice to release any type of unwanted energy at any time. That is your birthright as a being of free will. No one can take that away from you. You are divinely loved. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected. Always. Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your guardians, your source, your deity, your creator, whatever it is that you connect to, it loves you unconditionally. It will never stop fighting for you, and it will never stop protecting you. And if you find yourself maybe unknowingly giving some of your power or authority away, you can always just remember your agency. You have the choice to revoke any permissions at any time. It can take a little bit of getting used to. Once you fully come into owning and being responsible for your own energy, you may fall into old habits or patterns of giving your power or energy away without meaning to. But with some work, you can correct that behavior. There is no way to remove this pyramid. There is no way to unprogram this pyramid. There is no way to destroy this pyramid. There is no way to undermine this pyramid. There is no way to deactivate this pyramid. This pyramid is with you always, for as long as you need it. Beautiful. Okay. we'll go ahead and seal the shield. Allowing this shield to fill you with a sense of safety, stability, and security. Allowing it to balance your energy. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. He's doing good. He's being quiet and finally, he's finally sitting down. I don't know. I do not know what got into him tonight. Confirmation burps. The unwanted energies have been released. All right, on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap this session up with a message from Spirit. Thank you for the heart, Miniho, and welcome back, friend. I almost showed you what decks we are using for Aries season, which of course I can't because they're still in their little baggies. Hold on. Thank you so much for the rose. All right, so for Aries season, we are working with Alchemy of the Spirit Oracle, as well as thank you so much for the heart me. When My Soul Whispered Oracle. All right, let's go ahead and see what Spirit would like to communicate with us in this time. What would Spirit like to bring to our awareness? What does Spirit want us to know? This one came flying out, so we're going to take it. Apparently Spirit has a lot to say tonight. But let's go ahead and see what else we've got going on. It's funny, I've been seeing the crown in my mind's eye all day. So I feel like this is going to be a very special message for me. Well, I mean, it's going to be for everyone, but I feel like there's definitely going to be some special little nuggets in there. What is the rest of this message? And then we have the crow. Bottom of the deck is the snake. And that's funny because I felt like the snake was important when, thank you so much for the crown. When I took the deck out of the box, this was what was at the bottom of the deck, and it's somehow at the bottom of the deck again. Interesting. Okay, so the crow and the crown. We'll start with the crow. With the crow is about knowing when to choose your battles. The crow is about realizing when you're putting your energy and effort into a losing battle, understanding that you're not going to win every single challenge that you face. It feels like okay, so for one group, it feels like there might be some people who really struggle with being able to let things go. Like their reaction to loss could be deny it, or like shifting blame, or trying to manipulate the narrative to make themselves feel bigger, better, or like they have won something. And that's not really what like a sovereign being would do. With this crown is giving like sovereignty to me. Part of being a good warrior is knowing when not to fight, when to conserve your energy, but also knowing how to fight, you know what I mean? And also being able to just like accept your losses and knowing when the battle isn't even worth going into. I'm just seeing someone who they're okay, oh my god. Okay. I'm thinking of like the Gladiator movie when there's like that when Rome is going in, and there's like this other army and they're like way smaller and they're showing up to battle anyways, and it's like this tiny tribe that's battling Rome, and it's like, you're not gonna win against the Roman Empire. You don't have the resources, you don't have the manpower. This is not, it's just not a smart battle for you to get into, but they're all worked up and willing to fight and go anyways, and it's like, not gonna end well for you. I feel like that's definitely there's definitely a message. If you're not careful about choosing your battles, you're gonna lose something very, very important to you, is also another thing that I'm getting here. But let's go ahead and get into the book messages. Psst. We'll start with the crown. Sign of success and achievement. Make sure your intentions and expectations align with the goodness of your heart. The golden crown presents to you as a sign of success coming your way. If you're not careful in choosing like what battles you are getting into, there is some sort of success that you could achieve that you may very well be just like cheating yourself out of by not having the discernment to know like what fights to pick, when to leave people alone, stuff like that. But to be ready to receive it, you need to find what success means to you. Success can be different things for each person, and sometimes you can get lost trying to achieve too many things without ever feeling fulfilled. You can end up in a rat race of hoarding things or achieving titles without knowing where you are going in the first place. Or you can end up trying to please everyone but you. And no matter how much you climb, it may never be enough, and you can spend your entire life chasing something you already had. To receive the blessings that are coming, that you deserve, make sure you ask for what you need in alignment with your heart and not based on the expectations that society imposes upon you. That's another thing that I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting different messages. So for one group, it's like there definitely is some sort of success and victory that is coming your way. But now is a time to kind of be strategic, and understand like why you're going to have to defend that success. Two, like there's gonna be maintenance. It's not like you just obtain it and that's that, you move on. You have to understand that this could be like some sort of crown that's coming towards you, and there are gonna be other people that want that crown. There are gonna be people that are envious of you and be like, well, why did she have to get the crown? Oh my god, I'm seeing, so the Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella, the stepsisters, when Cinderella is at the ball and she's dancing with the prince, and you have the stepsisters, and obviously they do not look like Cinderella, and they're like, well, why couldn't he want a girl like me? That's what I'm hearing. This might have to do with like an actual person. Like there might be someone who is
there's like a lot of maybe like competition for this person, or a lot of people have their eye on this person, regardless of whether they are entertaining that type of energy or not. And I'm just getting like the evil stepsisters. Why he should be with a girl like me? Who wants a girl that's skinny? Who wants a girl that's like, you know, obviously she's flawless, and they're trying to like make the whatever into these flaws. There are going to be people like that around you, and regardless of what this crown or title is, the jealousy is going to be there, and envy and resentment can be very dangerous emotions when they are left unchecked. And that's going to have to be a reality that you have to contend with. There are going to be those who will see what you have, and because they don't know how to handle their envy, they don't know how to handle their resentment towards other people obtaining things that they want, they will do anything to either take it from you or destroy it or ruin it for you in some way. You don't have to fight with every single one of these people. That's one thing I'm getting. Just know that most of it, yeah, you're divinely protected. Most of it's not going to touch you. But you also have to understand that they're going to try to get to you. They're going to try to antagonize you. They're going to try to make it seem like they have some sort of power over you, or they're going to be sore losers, right? They're going to be sore losers, and they're going to make it into, I'm seeing that beauty pageant where there's the winner, the girl who actually won the competition, and she's standing there alone, and the runner up, everyone goes over to like the runner up and they congratulate her, and at the end she's like, well, we all know who the real winner here is. Like, yeah, we all saw them crown number one, ma'am, first of all. Like, it might not even be just like one person, it could be like a group, because these types of personalities love to work in groups, as we saw on that beauty pageant. I know. There's going to be a lot of hatefulness that's definitely like making its way towards you as you receive whatever type of success or victory this is. Remember, it's your crown and they can't take that away from you. They might try to minimize it. They might try to be like, well, that's not even a good crown anyways. Who would want that crown? You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of that stuff. Understand that you do not have to respond to any of it. Just be happy with your crown and understand that you are the winner no matter how they try to twist the story. And then the crow. The spirit of surrender. Not every battle deserves the same energy. Not every battle needs to be won. The spirit of the crow asks you to understand. Oh, I'm getting a different message there too. The spirit of the crow asks you to understand that part of being a warrior is accepting the uncertainty of life and recognizing that sometimes you simply don't have the answer. Being the hero is knowing which battles are worth fighting. Not everything deserves your precious energy. It also means knowing which battles you must step away from if it means keeping your peace, and which battles you must lose, without that meaning giving up. Life is not about winning all the time. It is about learning. So, if right now you must take off the armor and rest, do it. Don't ask yourself for more than your spirit can give right now. What you can offer at this moment is enough. Learning, restoring, and preserving your energy, avoiding necessary conflict. Yeah, it's going to be important. Like, okay, so there are the winners and there are the losers. This is actually a perfect card combination, because you literally have the winner with the crown, and then you have the loser over here, who needs to learn when to fight and when not to fight. So one thing that I'm getting, there's definitely a group who they are not the winner, and the message that I'm getting is it's like they watch someone pass the finish line, but they think that they still have a foot in the game, and it's like they just passed the finish line, like the race is over, and they're still over here like making plans on like how they're going to sabotage that person, making plans how they're going to tear that person down, making plans to make sure that they're going to stop that person from winning. And it's like, ma'am, the game has been won. There is a winner and a loser. you have to kind of you have to learn to make peace with whatever hand you have been dealt here. You know what I mean? Continuing to fight a battle after it's already been called, like, that's a waste of your energy, and you don't make yourself look good when you do that. Like, you just look like someone who can't handle loss, who can't handle when things don't go their way, which is incredibly childish and just not, it's not a cute, it's not cute. It's not a cute look, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Interesting. And then another message I'm getting is like, there's definitely some people who like that they're definitely still in that spirit of charging full force ahead, you know, even though the opposing team is much more advanced, much larger, has much more resources at their disposal. There's another message that's coming through there too. Oh my god, and I just lost it. What was it? Dang it, maybe it'll come back with the rest of this. We have microcosm. Okay, so with microcosm, there's definitely there's a need to zoom out. It feels like, okay, so this feels like it's a message for the crow people. We're taking something way too seriously. It's like we're too zoomed in on something. There's like some sort of win, like getting over on people or something is something that I'm getting. And it's like we're so focused on something that ultimately is so trivial. Like, in a year from now, in 2 years from now, in 3 years from now, this is going to be something that doesn't matter at all. And it's like you're pouring so much of your energy, time, and resources into something. Or another message that I'm getting for the crow people is like, there are legitimate wins that could have occurred, but because you were putting so much time, attention, and effort into this one specific thing that you just couldn't let go, it's like you lost. Or maybe the reason that you lost your chance at this crown is because you were too busy. Instead of figuring out how to achieve the crown yourself, you were busy focusing on how to stop other people from obtaining it or achieve it or whatever the situation is. And because you were so busy pouring all of your time, effort, and energy into trying to stop other people from receiving this crown, that's exactly how you lost your shot at the crown. But there's definitely a message that like it's time for someone to walk away from something. There's definitely a need to zoom out, understand that there is still so much more life to live. There's still so much more going on. But it's definitely like, there's definitely a strong message coming through that it's time to let it go and walk away. Understand when your energy, time, and effort is being poured into something that's not, you're watering a tree that is bearing no fruit. And anytime you have a tree that is bearing no fruit, you have the right to abandon that tree and find something that will actually sustain you. And remember that you are just a tiny fleck in this great cosmic dance of the universe. In the greater scheme of things, like none of this really matters. The most you can do is try to just, be a light in the world, try to make some sort of legacy for yourself that echoes through eternity. Try to bring enough light and goodness to people in a way that you leave a legacy behind, and you leave behind something that after you're gone, people can look at and be like, wow, this person made some really positive contributions to society. Is there anything else that I'm getting? Well, congratulations to the crown people. Everyone who is getting their crown, everyone who is getting that success, congratulations. Again, understand, people are going to be peanut butter and jealous. But you got the crown, so who cares? It's your crown. You wear it with pride. You wear it, you glow, you enjoy that crown, whatever your proverbial crown may be. You deserve it, is something Spirit's going to say. Oh, and then I'm actually getting, we should do the bottom of the deck on this deck. Things are going to change for both parties, regardless whether you are the crow or the crown. Things are going to change. They're going to be changing. And I guess, okay, so I'm getting some messages. For the crown people, obviously things are going to be changing for the better. But remember, in order for things to get better, things have to change, which means things cannot stay the same as they are right now. We have to release the past. We have to release past attachments in order to allow for things to get better, in order for us to truly embrace the bettering of things. For the crow people are being given an option, is something Spirit's saying. You may handle this loss gracefully, and pick yourself back up, put yourself back together again, and, try to start learning how to build something good for yourself, learning how to try to actually achieve or obtain your own crown instead of trying to go around stealing it or stopping other people from getting theirs. And if that is the choice that you make, then life will be getting better. However, if we continue with the nonsense, if we continue fighting battles that we have it's like we're picking fights with people that are way bigger. It's like an amateur. It's like a street bum trying to pick a fight with like a pro, like MMA fighter is what I'm getting. Listen, as long as you are out here picking fights with people who you don't want to have problems with, you're gonna start having the types of problems that you don't want to have. So you need to either start learning how to choose your battles wisely, or you're not gonna like the end results of that. The monkey is a sign of, I would even say, for some reason, every time I pull this monkey card, I get Hanuman. Hanuman is a figure that represents like pure devotion. This monkey also represents abundance and blessings. Like if you see him, he's holding on to a 4-leaf clover. There are miracles on the way. We have so much about endings and transformation here. Yeah. Something is going to come to an end. This is a moment of endings. I had one of these. I pulled this card for my weekend this weekend, and it was really, really good. So sometimes endings can be super beautiful. Sometimes it's a cute, cozy, happy ending. Sometimes it's very uplifting. Sometimes that ending contains the knowing that the potential from this blank state is limitless. Like you've reached endings are just like a blank slate on which you can, or an empty canvas on which you can paint anything. And as long as you are looking at it that way, you are able to create something beautiful for yourself. But as long as we are being sore losers and holding on to things that have let go of us long ago, quite frankly, you're going to kind of stay stuck in this desert, in this sort of like dry. It's like the longer you're holding on to things, the more of that death energy that you're inviting into your life, because that's exactly how death energy acts. It's like it stops things, it stagnates things. There's no flow, there's no growth. And that's exactly what's going to happen as long as we are holding on to things that are dead and dying, is we invite more death and dying into our life. The gate, yeah. The gate represents a choice. And one of the messages of the gate as well is recognizing when the gate just isn't opening for you. So there might be some doors that we keep like knocking on, and it's like no matter how long or hard you knock on that door, you have to accept that that door is not going to open. You have to cut your losses and move on. That's definitely like something that's definitely an energy that's being picked up very heavily for the crow people, is you have to cut your losses and move on. There's nothing good for you here. In the graveyard, yeah. This might I feel like, okay, so for the crow people, part of the identity that you have to release is like there's definitely some ego around like being perceived as the winner, being perceived as supreme, being perceived as better than other people. And as long as you are accepting of this loss, then it directly conflicts with this image that you're trying to project to the world. And that image that you are trying to project is ultimately only hurting you because you're not allowing yourself room to make mistakes. We all have to accept our losses. We all have the mistakes that we live through. We all have those lessons that we are getting. And as long as you are trying to put on this facade of always being right, of always being the winner, of always being on top, you're only hurting yourself and making yourself look foolish. So it's time to just kind of like accept. The graveyard is definitely a moment of acceptance, accepting where you are wrong, and allowing yourself to grieve that. Now, for the crown people, this moment of acceptance is like, this is you accepting that you've been worthy of this crown all along, that you've always had the power inside you to manifest this victory, to manifest this success for yourself. Oh, and then I love that the rainbow is coming after it. And if this is a hard one, and I'm getting for the crown people that, you know, with all of these jelly bellies all around you, this is probably a pretty hard won victory. This is probably something that you had to fight for. This is probably something that you've had people like lying, cheating, trying to steal from you, trying to deter, trying to like slow down your every step, challenging your path forward. That cloud that is around this, that's gonna part. The rain is gonna clear, and soon you're gonna be seeing those rainbows. The angel. Yes, 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 yes. You are divinely blessed. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after, and you are divinely protected always. Not only are you protected, your crown's also protected. And then for the crow people, just remember that sometimes rejection is divine protection. Whatever path it is that you're trying to go down, you have to understand that that's just not your path. And as long as you are trying to force something to fit, you're hurting yourself, because you're trying to feel a sense of control over things that you ultimately have no control over. You only have control over yourself, over your destiny. Unfortunately, you do not have control over the people around you. And I feel like you're just manifesting like more and more frustration the more that you're trying to resist reality. So I feel like for the crow people, this angel is showing up to try to guide you down a path that is better suited for you. And, you know, it's time to learn when to just kind of like leave things alone. But this is where we're going to go ahead and end this. But the angel is also, oh no, but okay, but then we have the sun coming out after it. Yeah, after that, after the storm that brings the rainbows, it's like we're definitely getting, oh, and we have a rainbow here too. After the storm, then we get the rainbows, and then the sun is going to be coming back out. And the sun is coming back out. Whether you are the crown or the crow, the sun is going to come back out. For crow people, how long that takes is going to be dependent on your ability to be able to shift, be able to go with the ebbs and flow, be able to change, be able to accept, be able to embrace, be able to surrender. If these are all things that you have a very difficult time with, it's going to be a little bit of a long journey for you. Sorry, wish I had better news. But the angel is also a sign of divine miracles. So we had, and then, you know, so is the monkey. So we definitely have miracles that are on the way. For the crow people, I'm getting like you're not seeing right now, you're not going to see the miracle, behind this loss for you. You might be just too focused on not getting what I want. And it's like, okay, you're not getting what you want this time, okay? There's still so much ahead for you. And once you receive whatever it is that is destined for you further down the line, you're not even going to care that you didn't receive what you wanted this time. You're not even going to care about this loss. You're just going to care about getting whatever is actually meant for you. So embrace the change, let it go. And thank you for being here tonight. I will be back tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next session. I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a blessing in my life. I love each and every one of you. You mean so much to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you very soon. Bye.